Hey Hofstra fans, it's time once again for the WV Mason Coaches Report. I'm Rob Joyce, joined as always by the head coach of Hofstra Women's Soccer, Simon Riddiough. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Rob. Yourself?
I am good. You wrap up the regular season over the weekend. A pair of draws at home, 3-3 on Friday to William & Mary, 2-2 on Sunday on Senior Day against James Madison. What are your thoughts on the two matches?
From a performance perspective, we played well. For the majority of both games, I thought it was probably Hofstra's best performance all year. We still have some mental lapses, which unfortunately has cost us dearly, and that's happened all year. So we've still got some work to do. It's a new season now, and hopefully we'll be ready to go on Saturday.
On Friday in the first half, you completely overwhelmed William & Mary. You're up 2-0. They come out in half number 2 and score 3 quick goals. What was the biggest difference between half 1 and half 2?
It's a good question. If I knew that, I'd address it. I don't know. We just came out flat. And credit to William & Mary, they came out tough, and they adjusted their tactics. They worked hard, and they got themselves in the game. And 3-2 down, I was unbelievably disappointed in how we conceded 3 goals in 15 minutes. But you've got to give credit to William & Mary. 2 of their 3 goals were very good goals. So you've got to take your hat off sometimes.
Now, did you learn something about your team even this late in the year? The fact that they didn't just collapse after that third goal, they fought their way and at least got that third goal back?
Well, that's the positives from the game. We played a really solid 45 minutes. We let ourselves down for 15, 20 minutes. But this team doesn't quit, and we kept pushing and squeezing every ounce of energy out of the team. And eventually, we found a way, and we made it count. And that's pretty impressive from our perspective. Most teams would have collapsed at 3-2, probably lost 4 or 5-2. We didn't. We kept battling, we kept finding an extra gear, kept digging in deep and finding a way back in the game. And overall, I thought we were unfortunate to lose.
And on Sunday, you gave up a goal 16 seconds into the game. Is that kind of a shell shock response when that happens?
Yeah, it's one of those. We're finding new ways to give up goals. I didn't even see it. I was sat down on the bench, getting ready to take some notes, and then I look up and I'm like, oh, what's happened here? We won nothing down. It was pretty poor from us. But again, senior day, I think there was a lot of emotions going into that game. The preparation was probably halted a little bit. Emotionally, we probably were not in the right spot, which is accepted and anticipated somewhat. And to JNU's credit, they showed a lot of respect during our senior ceremony, and they came out pumped and ready to go, and we didn't. So they capitalised. So it is what it is.
Emily Morpheus out for the year. Frederica Marin gets her first 2 full starts in her freshman year. What did you think of her play?
Very good. Solid throughout. She's just getting better and better. And we knew that going through the season. Obviously, Emily had earned the right to start. I think senior leadership has a lot to say about that. But Freddie's been preparing all year long, and she had a chance. She stepped in and she did a very, very solid job, especially on Sunday. You can just see the confidence building each game.
And it results in the 4th seed in the CAA tournament. You host the quarterfinals this Saturday against UNCW. You beat the Seahawks a month ago. What do you remember from that matchup?
It was a good game. The first half, I think they came out and gave us a good beating. We were winning 2-0, but we didn't deserve to be there. So I'm expecting a tough battle. It'll be physical. It's a playoff game, they always are. And I know Paul will add some wrinkles to his system and figure some things out and adjust stuff, and we'll have to do the same. It's going to be a very, very good game.
Defensively, you'll be without Caitlin Dudley, who picked up her 5th yellow card on Sunday. So do you have any idea of how you're going to mix and match things defensively?
Not a clue yet. We'll figure it out. We've got enough players on the bench to step in, and we don't want to adjust too much. We're playing well at the moment. We're playing well offensively at the moment. So why mess with that? We'll just have to figure something out.
What do you lose with a player like Caitlin out?
Yeah, she's an older, experienced player. She's been there before, and she was just starting to play really well, stepping around, giving a physical aspect to our back line and a bit of athleticism. So to replace somebody like that, it's going to be difficult, but this team's gone through a lot of adversity. We've had to replace a lot of important cogs to our system, and we've done it, and we've got ourselves in a position to play for the CAA championship, and now it's all about doing it now.
What do you have to do this Saturday to advance to the semis next weekend?
Well, we have to win,
Naturally.
basically. But we have to just show up and be prepared and be ready to play a good 90 minutes. And you know, again, playoffs, anything can happen. It's not one thing that you do which will guarantee you the win. Sometimes it's a bit of fortune, sometimes it's misfortune, and hopefully we can find a way to get through this first game, and then I think that would help us be ready for the following weekend.
Head Coach Simon Riddiough, thank you as always for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Hofstra takes on UNCW in the CAA quarterfinals this Saturday at 1 at Hofstra Soccer Stadium. Come out and support the Pride. I'm Rob Joyce. Thanks, Hofstra fans, for tuning in to the WV Mason Coaches Report with Simon Riddiough.